You're not stuck because you don't know what to do. You're stuck because a part of you is making sure you don't do it. Let that sit, because self-sabotage doesn't look like failure. It looks like procrastination, overthinking, and starting over again. In part one of Disappointed with Yourself, try this. We talked about disappointment, that feeling of looking at your life and thinking, I should be further. I could have done better. I keep letting myself down. But here's what most people don't realize. Disappointment is often the symptom. Self-sabotage is the cause. What self-sabotage really is, self-sabotage is not you being lazy. It's not you lacking discipline. It's what happens when your goals move forward, but your identity stays behind. So now you're in conflict. One part of you says, I want better. Another part of you says, better doesn't feel safe. And guess which one wins? The one that's trying to protect you. How IT shows up, make it relatable. Self-sabotage is subtle. It sounds like, I'll start tomorrow. I need to be in the right mindset first. What's the point? I always mess it up anyway. It looks like starting strong, then disappearing, overcommitting, then burning out, waiting for motivation instead of building structure, and the most dangerous one, perfectionism. Because now you don't have to risk failure, you just never fully begin. The root self-sabotage is often rooted in unresolved emotional experiences, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of being seen, fear of outgrowing people, but underneath all of that is one core belief: I am not safe being consistent. Because somewhere in your past, consistency wasn't rewarded, effort didn't lead to safety, or success created pressure, criticism, or loss. So now your nervous system associates growth with risk, and it pulls you back, not because you're weak, but because it learned that staying the same was safer. Why you keep disappointing yourself? You don't disappoint yourself because you don't care. You disappoint yourself because you set goals from your future self, but operate from your unhealed self. So every time you fall short, you don't just feel frustrated. You feel ashamed. And shame doesn't motivate change. It reinforces the cycle. The shift, what to do instead. If you want to stop self-sabotaging, you don't need more motivation. You need alignment. 1. Lower the emotional risk, not the goal. Stop asking, can I do this perfectly? Start asking, can I do this consistently at 40%? Consistency builds safety. 2. Name the part of you that resists instead of fighting yourself. Get curious. Ask, what is this part of me trying to protect me from? Because sabotage is protection, just outdated protection. 3. Build trust with yourself again, not with big promises. With small follow-through. Show up for 10 minutes, keep one commitment, finish one thing. Trust is rebuilt through evidence, not intention. 4. Expect resistance and plan for it. Growth is not smooth. So instead of saying, I fell off again, say, this is the moment I usually quit. What do I do differently now? Powerful reframe. You are not behind in life. You are repeating patterns that were never resolved. And until you address the pattern, you will keep recreating the same disappointment, just in different forms. So if you've been hard on yourself, if you've been calling yourself lazy, inconsistent, or unmotivated, I need you to hear this. You are not the problem. The pattern is. And patterns can be changed when you stop shaming yourself and start understanding yourself. If this resonated with you, I want you to do 2 things. Comment the word pattern so you can start recognizing what's actually happening. And if you haven't watched part 1 yet of Disappointed with Yourself, try this, go watch it. Because awareness is the first step, but this is where real change begins. Stop abandoning yourself in private and then expecting confidence in public.